What if I told you that including just 3 elements in your cover letters completely transforms your chances of success? I'm Raj, I work as a careers consultant at Cambridge University, and I've professionally reviewed over 1,000 cover letters. In this video, I reveal what those 3 things are, why they matter, and why anyone can use them. Let's dive in. Element 1 is the hook. It's a sentence or two that grabs the reader's attention and keeps it. Here's what that might look like for an example role I've found, a business analyst position focusing on digital projects and internal consultancy at the British Museum. So a strong hook might read, contributing to digital initiatives through internal consultancy attracts me to the business analyst role. Whether extending current digital projects such as remote access to researchers or finding new ways to enhance visitor experience such as with AR, I am drawn to bringing stakeholders' views to the fore. We can see how we're weaving in details from the job description straight away, but this is a strong hook for 5 more reasons. 1. It shows we're already familiar with their work, which reduces any distance they might feel to us as a candidate. And second, it shows our willingness to research, which shows our motivation. We've indicated why we're interested in them, so we seem less mysterious, more predictable. We sound enthusiastic through our upbeat language. And 5, it makes the organisation feel seen and appreciated. We are all human after all, this does matter. We want a hook packed full of value in this way because it all but guarantees keeping the reader's attention, which is kind of critical if you consider the average cover letter gets read for fewer than 10 seconds. So now we have them hooked in, it's time for element 2, connecting our skills to what they do. Here's an example. There is a parallel to my experience at Transport for London. I facilitated 3 focus group discussions bringing together service users and non-users to write up recommendations on technology use for commuters. The results later informed discussions between stakeholders. Element 2 shows how our abilities connect to their work, so our abilities make contextual sense to them. It also implies we might have imagined ourselves doing that role, which is great because we've done that imagining and we're still interested. As someone who's read and given detailed feedback on over 1,000 cover letters, starting your cover letters with element 1, the hook, and element 2, connecting your skills to what they do, you are sailing way ahead of the competition. From this point onwards, from a recruiter's perspective, they will be reading on simply looking for evidence that supports their initial view that you're a really good shout for interview, which is why we deliver element 3 next. Paragraphs 2 and 3 should literally start with the first and second top listed skills from the job description. It shows we're paying attention to what the recruiter wants and we're delivering relevant evidence. Eye tracking software makes clear why we want to start those paragraphs with those words. We're putting what they want to see where they are looking for it. We then fill out those paragraphs with rich detail of that skill, and here's what that might look like. Organisation skills have been a key part of my business officer role at TfL. In overseeing 2 customer experience surveys with over 130 responses, I was able to organise rankings of customer and commercial priorities and recommend projects that served both. In effecting recommendations, I organised resources and schedules with measurable timelines, anticipating how timelines might interact with other priorities also affecting stakeholders. My organisation skills contributed to work being delivered ahead of time and in line with agreed objectives. You can see we've kept the focus of just 1 skill per paragraph, letting it breathe and come to life through a singular example, with detailed sub-attributes of that skill, ending with impact. This shows that what we achieved wasn't by accident, but by deliberate conscious design, which kind of implies that should we be accepted for the role we're applying for, we'll be bringing those same skills to bear. Flipping into the recruiter's perspective now. Reading paragraph 1, this candidate understands us and has connecting quality, and paragraphs 2 and 3 simply confirm the candidate has the skills I want. Let's bring them in for interview. Closing with a simple, balanced ending, aiming for no more than 3/4 of a page of text, means our perfect cover letter is complete. Element 1, hook them in. Element 2, connect to our quality. Element 3, show evidence for the skills that they want to see. The 3 elements apply to all kinds of roles, all kinds of levels of seniority, because they're underpinned by psychology. Write to this structure and I promise you recruiters will love you for it. If you have any cover letter questions, drop them in the comment section down below. It'll be my pleasure to answer them. And I've included the sample template cover letter I've shown in this video in the description box below, in case you find it useful. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. I'll catch you next time.